What's up? It's Caroline Calvin, and I know it's early as hell in the morning, but I got off work around like 12 or 1 o'clock. I said I was gonna do a video, and I want to try something a little different. I know I've uploaded gameplay on my channel before, but I want to upload some gameplay. 'Cause I know some people get tired of looking at my face. They actually want to see something going on the screen. You know, while while they hear me talk about whatever. And I took it back old school. Everybody knows this game. This is Final Fight 3. This is fucking beat 'em up legend. This game is fucking great. I actually had fun. I was playing a little bit after, in this video. Obviously, obviously don't complete the game in the whole video, but I get to around like stage 3 or 4. Game is fun. I would definitely probably be doing some more retro games. And a lot of fun to play. Some games you got to get used to some of the difficulties, such as I got Sunset Riders. I got some gameplay for that. That game was difficult. I used to play it as a kid, and let's just say it like this: games nowadays, most of them, there are some rare exceptions. Most of them make you soft, but that's not the topic of the video. The topic of the video is my opinions on just the whole VR craze. Obviously I'm talking about Oculus Rift. I'm talking about Project Morpheus for Sony and whatever Microsoft plans on coming out with. If they stay true to their word, which they probably will, just to compete with Sony. And how I feel about the whole VR thing is, it it sounds like something you would just try, but it's not something you would just go out to the store and buy. And obviously we don't know a price. And price is definitely a big factor. It's a factor in why the PlayStation 4 is outsold the Xbox One. It's a factor with anything in terms of anything nowadays. Especially if someone can get it cheaper, they're gonna do it. They're not gonna try to go out and get something expensive, especially if they feel they really don't need it to play a video game. And that's kind of how I see this whole VR thing. It's just it really doesn't. I know it's there to enhance the gaming experience by actually making you feel like you're in the game. But to me, it's gonna be, in my opinion, I think it's gonna be too expensive, and it's just not gonna help that much in a turn, especially early on. When the technology is new, won't be that many games that really utilize it that well. So, I I don't know if anybody feels the same way I do. When I saw it, people talked about it. I said, it's gonna possibly, it could possibly go the same route as 3D, which I think it has a little bit more potential than 3D. 3D was just a washed out gimmick that Sony tried to utilize so bad. Around the PlayStation 3 day, they tried to utilize 3D, and we found out that flopped on them. And even if you look back at Nintendo, they did the VR thing. This was back in the 90s. Obviously, older technology, and it is very difficult to do on old technology. But Nintendo did try to do something like that. Didn't work out too well, obviously, for that time. And if you know what I'm talking about, it's the Virtual Boy. Didn't work out too well. And it flopped. What I think it's kind of like a fad with these things. Are they trying to entice like a casual market? You can go back, and I know I'm referring to motion controls. I'm just referring to outside peripherals that these gaming companies or whatever come out with to try to pull in casuals, to try to change up the experience with games. I really don't think it really does all that. But they try to change it up. People are trying to get that weed type thing where, okay, this, because everyone knows, if you don't know, the weed did fucking great when it first came out. The original weed, it had the motion controls, games like Wii Sports, Wii Resort, a lot of the games that utilize the motion controls, and that caught on really fast with the casuals. I don't necessarily think they could pull in the casuals with such a device, seeing it. I think it's going to be expensive, and if um, Facebook is the current owner of, well, yeah, the current owner of Oculus Rift, they bought the rights to it. I don't see it being very expensive. I don't see it being very cheap, and that's one thing the casuals look at. And it's in a gray area of who is it really for? Is it for the the hardcore gamers? The hardcore gamers are not gonna get it because they feel as though what's the difference between playing having a controller in my hand? Why don't I just save money and get it play with a controller in my hand? Now it's gonna be for the people who had that type of money to throw around. I want to try something new. I want to give this. It's a new experience. Virtual reality is something that hasn't been utilized in such a long time, since the 90s, really, in terms of gaming. So for the people that want the new tech, have the money to spend on the new tech, I guess that could be for them. But to me, for most hardcore gamers, I really don't think it would be something that entices them that much. The casuals, as I've said before, price is always a big thing with casuals. Your casuals are very, you know, the casuals. If you can pull that market, it's very good. It's a very good market, and your product will sell very well. But they're very, I don't want to say not that they're not reliable in terms. Look at the Wii compared to the Wii U and how they're doing, and you just see the gap between. There's a lot of problems with Nintendo, but you can see the gap. It just shows you that the casuals don't catch on well to stuff like this. Um, but I'm not gonna say it's gonna be bad. I'm just saying you know, it's not something I'm super excited for. There are some people that are excited, and more power to you if you're excited. But it's something I'm not really excited for. Um, really, I mean, I don't get it. It's just something that I really didn't care for. Like I said, a lot of people made videos about it, talking about it. I'm a bit late on it, obviously, as usual. I'm late on just about anything gaming, but it just doesn't seem, my cup of tea. But I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be great. But if I get a chance, get my hands on it. Don't know anyone personally that's for sure gonna get it. But if I ever get the chance, I would definitely try it out and give my opinion from there. Whomever device I get my hand on, if it's the Oculus Rift, Morpheus, or whatever markings I'm calling their device. If I can get my hands on it, try it out, then I'll pretty much at that point I'll do a video, give my opinion on it at that point. But until then, not hype at all about it. It's just more just another device that who cares. But that's gonna do it for this video. I got a little bit more gameplay, probably like another couple minutes. Enjoy that gameplay. If you want me to do more gameplays like this, let me know. What type of games you want me to do? Do retro games, newer games, whatever. What do you think about VR headsets and just going into the future with these game developers are going into about these new the new VR headsets, and is this gonna be the new technology that actually catches on We saw how 3D fell by the wayside, but is this something that's really going to catch on? Let me know down in the comment section. Hit that thumbs up button if you like the video. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.